You know, Zaranyzerak, I heard what you had to say. I know you're a little disappointed that you got shelved out $200 something for bootlegs of Doctor Who. And, honestly, I don't blame you for being mad. I mean, if you're going to buy something, you expect to buy the official stuff, right? Well, of course, that's why they have Amazon and Walmart. So even though they may not have all of what you want officially yet, it's a start, and even at Best Buy or whatever the job was you work at, whatever the job is you work at, it's sort of like Best Buy. That's why they have those there, because at least you can say, hey, I got the official versions. I mean, if you want an honest truth about something, I don't know if I have it around here or not. I don't know if I do. But one thing I can say about when I do things, whether it's downloaded through torrents or something like that, what I do, Zaranyzerak, Sean, is I go online. If I have the ink to do it, I go online and I buy. Not buy, but I go online and I download the covers for the movies. Now, sometimes I will download a cover and use a cover that's not the official. And what I do is I go to Amazon.com and I double check Amazon or Walmart and double check to see which is the legit cover. I'll give you a good example, and I don't think it'll show up too well. But here is Rise of the Guardians, and I can pretty much tell you that is, even though it's faded, that is one of the official covers of Rise of the Guardians. There is another official cover that if I look online, I can pretty much find and download down the line, if you will. So yeah, that's basically another thing. Here though, this is the official cover of Avengers. Now, there was another cover that I had, and this cover was bootleg cover, basically. It looked official and everything, but it wasn't the official cover, because like I said, what I did is I looked online, made sure I got the official cover. I did the same with Muppets after I DVD fabbed that. The same with DuckTales. Anything here, before I would download it, I'd make sure to get the movie. Now this one here, I think is one of the official covers, one of the official revamped covers. But that's about it. And this here apparently is bootleg, you can pretty much tell that. But it's the best one I can get right now out of the entire situation. And sometimes a bootleg cover is good because if you're collecting a series of movies, sometimes a bootleg cover is the best thing to go with, because it's the only way you're going to get some kind of a cover for the series of movies like Star Wars and Rocky and all that. So, yeah, I do agree. It's crap that sometimes you have to. It's crap sometimes that people have to do that, but they should at least put in the description, oh, by the way, these are bootlegs, just in case you're wondering, and we did this. I mean, I go to iOffer sometimes, and I scroll down, and they at least let you know, by the way, these are copied off VHSs and stuff like that. So at least I know that, okay, if I'm paying this much, at least they're being honest with me about it. I mean, here, take a look at this. If I can pull it out. This is the complete series of Galaxy Rangers. Now, right under there, you see the 6 there? I had to put that 6 there because under it said 8. And there were 6 discs. As far, I think there were, wait a minute, that's 6. I think how many discs were there? There were 8 discs, yeah. There were 8 Yeah, there's 8 discs, but I put 6 by accident. I should correct myself on that. Should correct myself. I put 8 discs. They had something else on there. I'm not sure what they had. Again, I'm not sure what they had on there. I should look it up online. But I think they said something like 9 or something like that, and it's actually 8. I gotta correct that someday, but it's okay. It's actually 8 discs. But yeah, but again though, you take a look at this cover, whether it says 8 or not, it is a bootleg cover. It's not an official cover, and you should know this because you have Galaxy Rangers. But again, yeah, like I said, I put the 6 by accident because I was trying to hit the 8, and I guess I was tired or something like that, or I was distracted, and I accidentally hit 6 and forgot to change it. So that's my fault. It's actually, I think it says about, I think it does say 8. Now that I think about it, I think it does say 8. So it is correct. It's just, it is correct in what it says. It's just that this here is a bootleg cover. It's not an official cover, unless I'm wrong. You know. Let's see what else I could give you an example of. See, I'm trying to think. Can't really think of anything right now unless I look. Let me see. Well, like right here, okay. For example, this here. This is Yogi Invasion of the Space Bears. This is the archive collection cover, but the only problem was that it did not have, it wasn't wrapped around like some of the covers I have found. So basically, I had to put the thing on the side and put the description on the back. It wasn't wrapped around like some of them. For example, I have Mighty Mouse, The Great Space Chase, and Raccoon's Lost Star. Same thing. Like this, for example, this is a Street Fighter 4, the Ties That Bind movie that tied in with the movie, or tied in with the game, and this is basically the Blu-ray cover, and that too you could tell, but this is a DVD, the Blu-ray cover, but it's a DVD. So again, if let's say if I would have bought that from somebody like you did with Doctor Who, I'd be like, oh good, I got the movie. But yet, what I got, when I look at the cover, I'd be like, it's a Blu-ray cover. It's not the DVD cover. You get what I'm saying? So, like I said, I understand where you're coming from. It's like, for example, I bought all of Sonic Underground, I bought the entire series off iOffer. But there was no covers. And I've been looking online for wraparound covers, basically the covers officially of the series. But all I got right now, if I can dig them, be careful about digging them out, is right here. Let me see if I can be careful about this. Maybe not. Maybe no, I don't know. No, maybe not. But it's in here somewhere. I think they're buried at the bottom. There they are. But this here, got to get a better cover, or at least put them in a sleeve disc. These are all 4 discs. These are all 4 discs, Zaranyzerak, of Sonic Underground. And the person at least was kind enough to let us know that on iOffer. The only thing he didn't tell me, was I was going to get them in sleeves. Yeah, I got them in a sleeve case instead of in a DVD, instead of like a DVD case, which would have been better for me and for any other consumer in the future. So yeah. I ended up getting these. But I understand where you're coming from too. I really do. I mean, take a look at this. Here's a good example right in front of you. I can pull it out if I can pull it out. Just push it. Here we are. Now, I know you have GoBot's Battle of the Rock Lords on VHS. I saw that in your Transformers thing. Where you're like, GoBots? How'd they get there? Be gone! You know? Well, not that I know of, but not once have I known that GoBot's Battle of the Rock Lords had a DVD release. So, imagine my surprise after I downloaded the movie, recorded it onto DVD through my DVD recorder. Imagine my surprise, I look online, and here's a cover with the DVD logo on it. It says DVD, you know that. It's basically the movie cover, or is it? Basically, it's more along the lines, as you said, as a bootleg cover, but very professionally done to the point that you wouldn't know that. And believe me, they are selling these on DVD. They are selling bootleg DVDs of GoBot's Battle of the Rock Lords. So, believe me, I know how you would feel. I mean, I didn't buy this. Like I said, I downloaded this through a torrent. So, I pretty much know how you feel. Because if I would have bought... Basically what I'm trying to say is that if I would have bought that movie... If I would have bought that movie like that, I wouldn't be happy. Happy either, because I'd be thinking, well, wait a minute. How did they get a DVD version of it? Doesn't make sense. But you kind of get the idea. Basically, the point is, Sean, I know how you feel, and you got to be careful. My best advice to you, my friend, look on Amazon. Check out the covers that they're showing you first, then look on Amazon, look on Walmart, and make sure they're the right covers. Because if they're not, then tell the person, look. And basically, you need to ask them straight out, are these bootlegs? Because the covers don't match the covers I'm seeing over at Amazon or Walmart. So I want to know the truth. And you just let them know it. You just ask them. You just say, hey, I'm doing this. Are these bootlegs or not? And if they say they are, then you can ask them why. So, again, though, that's just my advice to you, my friend. But again, I do know how you feel, you know, and everything. But you know, there's not really much you can do sometimes. I mean, you can try to get your money back, but sometimes in today's economy, whether you got them from the U.S. or they're in Canada, you know, people are desperate to gain a buck. So. Just thought I'd reply to your video, let you know that I know how you feel, and hopefully in the near future you can get your money back, or at least find decent